packed house here in downtown Kansas City. The trophy and the championship on the line. It's the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Basketball Championship. We will crown a first-time champion here tonight. Number 3 seed Arizona, number 1 seed Houston, and of course the Cougars ranked 2nd in the country. But has never done it as a member and head coach of Houston. Houston wins the tip, and we are underway.
Kelvin looked much younger back then, John.
Milos Uzan here. Sharp, clean look, straight on, buries it. That's too easy.
You can't do that. You can't start off the game giving him a look like that.
All right, so Fran, if Arizona's going to pull this win off, what's this game going to look like?
Toughness. This kid can shoot it. Can he get it back?
Del Orso not able to hit, and it's out of bounds.
Let's put it this way. Houston is the bully on the block. I learned this growing up in New York. The way you fight the bully is you get the first punch in. They have the guard play and the toughness in the backcourt to match Houston. You cannot let them get the better of you in terms of toughness. You got to be tougher than them.
No Juwan Roberts. He's in street clothes and a boot, and so Arsenault starts along with Uzan. Uzan. Wilson with the shot clock under 10, working on Lewis, who's a good defender. Here's Cryer, turns the corner by the free throw line and gets it to go. Bryant. And now they swing it back right side, and Bradley. Feed inside, Vesar, the stuff, and Arizona's on the board.
Good look. Think the fans will cut him any kind of break?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
That's a takeaway. Bradley pushing up ahead. Bradley. And he gets fouled. But the teams are combined 3 for 16. It's looking the way they want it to look so far.
Nasty, loose ball. A few elbows here and there. Not illegal, not.
Yeah. Tugler hands it back to Wilson. Arsenault spinning. And that one will roll home for Terrence Arsenault.
He's been nervous today, John. I think Houston, to me, might be the best team in the country.
All right.
They've got 1 loss since late November. That's not a good shot.
Uzan at the basket.
And that's a reason why. In the last month, he's been outstanding, and I like the way they push it. If Arizona is going to win this game, they got to beat. Sold a couple of T-shirts outside. Pretty much did it all.
9-7. We close in on the 12-minute mark. John Shelby, Fran Fraschilla, Chris Budden. Uzan wide open. And nothing but net for Milos.
That was a mistake, and probably they're not broken-hearted about it because they can get home for a day or two and get some extra rest. Those teams that play on Sunday, tomorrow, they've got a huge disadvantage playing in a Sunday championship. Oh, I'm not comparing them.
I was chipped away, and
I just watch a lot of YouTube.
Toss up ahead, Tugler. Spied Arsenault, and Tugler gets inside and shoots it, but his shot is blocked, and Cryer has it. Houston by 5 with the ball.
What is going on here?
Sharp wide open.
That's lethal. That's 6 points right there because Arizona were to be the tournament MVP at this stage.
He's gone 11 for 18 in the Big 12 tournament from the three-point line. Love, head of steam, turns the corner and lays it in.
All day, you got to go at Houston's defense. And Caleb Love has that kind of physicality. Now you just got to guard the three-point line.
Sharp at the basket. And score the goal, says Doug Sermons, and the foul.
This is a high IQ play by Emmanuel Sharp, and a measure of his growth as a player. He is no longer just a shooter. You'll see at the top that ball's on the way down, an easy call.
Previous goaltending play is under review.
That'll be quick.
Sharp not able to hit.
Pick and roll. You got to take a couple more dribbles away from the basket and open the floor. They're getting trapped and getting rid of it right away. See that? Take the ball away from the trap a little bit. There you go.
Carter Bryant knocks it down, and Bryant. Love has it, gets at the basket, and scoops it home.
I love this Caleb Love. The Caleb Love we've watched this season can really play.
They get it into Vassar. That last foul on Tugler, that's his second. Love goes to the basket, hangs it, hits, and one. Caleb Love.
He brought his hard hat today. No question. Remember?
Is under 10. Using. Got to get something towards the basket for that. And Bryant rebounds. Arizona a chance to take the lead. Owaka got it. First lick. And you hear the Arizona fans chanting U of A. Uzan. Wilson off the window and in. Malik Wilson.
Vertical on that team, 45 inches. He put it to good use.
Love. Good hands there. Uzan had it knocked away. Owaka gets on the floor. Gets it back to Bryant. Bradley. Arizona leads by 3.
Find out in 4 weeks. Certainly a 1 seed, no matter what happens today.
Love off balance off the window and in, and he's got 11.
I'm going to vouch for this kid with my NBA buddies because I know that league. I know the G League. This kid's going to be a professional basketball player.
Using crossover and one. They get a walk on the foul.
And this guy will too. So
a loose ball, but that's what happened. He had to play in a mask for a while. Welcome to how you not only play it.
He said, we've got a for certain role for you. In other words, you're going to be our starter. We've hand selected you out of the transfer portal.
Left side, corner 3, Caleb Love.
We said if Arizona's going to win the game, Caleb Love has got to play this way. And so far he has.
He's got 14 on 6 of 12 from the floor.
I've seen a lot of hoop this year, and I know the NBA draft, and I realize he's got some history with people, but
man, he's had a tough time here in Kansas City from the free throw line. It's weird.
Well, he came in shooting over 90.
And that's going to be a lane violation.
Oh boy. I mean, that lane violation looks like on blue. Isn't that on blue?
I think what he said
He does to the rest of the Big 12.
What do we got here?
Got a foul on Uzan because he was holding on to from Spain, who gave them a big lift in the last minute and a half last night.
Wilson at the basket, give off, and Francis rolls it home. Javier Francis with the bucket. Close in on a minute to go first half, and Arizona's been excellent. They lead in the Big 12 championship by 3. Bradley at the hoop, and
One here maybe. Got to get it up by about 39. They won't do it.
Wilson at the basket. Left hand is good. I asked Malik Wilson pregame, how long's your wingspan? He said 6'7". So a 6'3" guy with a 6'7" wingspan. We were speculating on that yesterday.
+4. Yep. +4 is what the league looks for and above.
Shot clock and game clock pretty much in line. Love here, going at Sharp. Caleb Love, floater. And Vassar with the stop. (33-28), Arizona with the lead. Great first half for the Wildcats. And let's check in. Chris Budden get away. Houston back the other way.
They tried to post a mismatch with Arsenault. But that pass was a little too soft by Love. Arizona led at the half by 5 in Tucson.
Sharp drills that one. Emmanuel Sharp with that unique look from the officials.
Basar moves his feet well for a 7-footer.
Uzan inside, too strong, it rattles out, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Milos down to the floor. That foul on a 1 points thus far. Make it 9. That it's those 2 in the championship.
I'm not at all. No, those top 4 seeds, John.
Future.
6 months ago.
Okay. The Biff Tannen reference. If you had that in the bingo card, God bless you.
We got some baseball references coming up.
Yeah, we do. 33-32. And Sharp rolls that one home.
There you go.
He's a good shooter, but he's also physical when he gets inside.
Very much so. Very much so. These guards are really physical.
Good ball movement. Bryant. And that pure stroke, he can really shoot it.
Yep, sure does.
Bradley directing traffic. Basar comes. Francis pops out. Swing inside. There's that high IQ and a brilliant pass from Caleb Love. Mom loving it.
And what they did right there was move that ball out of the trap quickly. And it's hard to recover back to the big guy.
And Uzan with a huge answer.
They don't have this much offensive firepower. And they've got pros that have left this program. Watch Love. He's going to stretch that defense out.
Lewis used the body and got separation and knocks down the jumper. KJ Lewis.
What they're doing is they're taking the trap, and Love is using a couple extra dribbles to stretch the help defense out. And the last 2 times he's made them pay.
Cryer with the bigger Bryant on him. Sharp will try and hit. Emmanuel Sharp with 3
offensive rebounding teams in the country, but credit Arizona. They've been toe-to-toe tonight.
All 4 of those offensive rebounds, as Chris Budden pointed out, from Javier Francis. Uzan at the basket. Lob, and there is Javier Francis.
And that's Uzan. See how they're trying to get that ball quickly out of those double teams and pick and roll.
Bradley into the paint. High shot. There's Basar to stuff it home.
Francis and then Basar.
League performer.
That's great defense. LJ can usually get that shot up.
Got a goal here. Uzan. Shot wouldn't fall, but Francis, the offensive rebound, and he draws the foul.
That injury not only helped Basar, but it helped Awaka become more of a go-to. Is perfect. That young man.
Pull down the rebound. Uzan pushing ahead. Sharp catch and shoot. Great look at it for Emmanuel Sharp. And now KJ Lewis behind the back. Beautiful.
Oh, contorted his body.
KJ Lewis, who'd been nursing a right wrist injury at the half of yesterday's semifinal against Texas Tech. He took the tape off of his right wrist. Cryer got it. He's been quiet. His first points in the... Wilson puts it on the floor. Step back. And it goes over Trey Townsend. Nice work by Malik Wilson. Timeout, Arizona. Back the truck up. Get Caleb to the basket. And here we go. Awaka inside, in and out. out, and Tobe Awaka to the line. 67% from the free throw line. All right, coming up tomorrow, select at 7 Eastern, presented by Lowe's. Reese and the guys will look at the men's field of 68 in it, and a complete breakdown.
And this performance by Arizona, John, will not hurt them with the committee.
Uzan inside, and it rims out, and Milos to the line.
Going to play in the NBA someday. Awaka is a low.
And remember all that when you look at their resume for a team that started. Oh my
right.
God!
And he did lift it. He did lift his pivot foot too.
I could watch that in a loop
awesome.
all day. Wilson step back, jumper is good. It's a three. Wanted a foul call, he couldn't hit the shot. Uzan with Townsend on him.
This is good. This is good. This is good. That's
quickness
good.
advantage, and he used it.
That's called targeting a defender. They ran a 1-4 pick and roll with Arsenault to get Townsend on Uzan, and Uzan made them pay.
Biggest lead of the game, it is 10. At the basket, Bradley scoops it up and in.
Cats need a flurry.
Bradley at the basket and scores over Wilson.
Assist Tobe Awaka, because as we've seen in this tournament, when you post up and seal your own man, it opens up a driving lane.
Henry Vasar was down the other end of the court, kind of hobbling. We'll see if he's okay, if it's some type of lower leg injury. And Uzan gets the roll.
I talked to Kellen Sampson today. He said we might be looking. They got a great point guard coming in, but this kid Uzan is putting himself on the map. That's what you got to do. There you go.
Hey, let's go, says.
Kind of the heart and soul of their team.
Wilson at the basket, lost the handle, and it was blocked.
They got space to drive.
Lewis at the basket, left hand, and it goes.
4-on-4 is a breakaway. He did not know for sure.
Yeah. So I think it was probably wrong, but I got no problem with what's called there. These guys done a really good job. Here's Cryer inside, and it'll go.
Those are crazy shots for most people.
Last Houston huddle, Chris Budden, what'd you hear?
Kelvin Sampson reminding his guys, do not let Caleb Love go to his right hand. He's continued to do that in the second half against us. He said when they get a defensive rebound, just go up and get back on the other side. They're too good in transition. We're better.
In and out, and Arsenault grabs it. Cryer not able to hit. Arizona basketball. Wildcats down by 4. Arsenault draped all over Lewis. Lewis inside and puts it home, and KJ now. Awaka the rebound. Tobe Awaka, Fran mentioned it, one of the best offensive rebounders in all of college basketball. And that scoop wouldn't fall, but Bradley will go to the line, and Jaden will shoot.
And the Wildcats have certainly done that.
And we showed you Jawan Roberts. That one is tomorrow, 3:15 Eastern on ESPN.
And if you're a Cougar.
Sharp off balance. Awaka the rebound. Here comes Bradley. Arizona could take the lead. Bradley. And the follow by Awaka. Wildcats laid it. Awaka pops out. Uzan will try and hit. Milos Uzan with and a big offensive rebound for Houston. Arizona's done a great job limiting the offensive rebounding of the Cougars. Uzan off the glass and good. 25 for Milos.
He's a great program. He's going to be a Hall of Fame coach in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Love going to work on Sharp. Love.
Tough shot.
And that one tipped, and eventually it's Uzan as Awaka and Francis got tied up together. Milos Uzan with the basketball. Houston a 4-point advantage. John Shambi, Fran Fraschilla, Chris Button. It's our Big 12 championship. The 1 seed Houston with the lead on the 3 seed Arizona. Uzan, clock winding down. Uzan, shot is short. There's Wilson swooping in, but instead Arizona the board. Off to Love, short on that shot, and a foul. And a big free
This year.
Gets them both, and they needed it. They're within 2. 1:38 to go. Great crowd here in Kansas City for our championship. Awaka out on Uzan. Pryor back out. Sharp hesitates. Can't hit.
And you get something to the basket.
Love. Travel.
And Basar got in Love's way. Love was a little impatient.
Feet kind of got tangled together. Yeah. Under a minute to go, and Houston with the ball up 2.
They're looking for the mismatch, but Awaka's been pretty good for his size.
Uzan. They almost lost it. Now Francis! Xavier Francis on the broken play, collected it and threw it down. Bradley going to work on Cryer. Gets inside, flips it back. He can't touch it.
He cannot touch it.
And that'll be a double dribble. And they get a foul on KJ Lewis. And that is foul number 6.
Now remember, Cryer and Sharp. Sharp came into this tournament over 90%. That's dropped. This is a guy you don't want to foul, but you're going to have to foul somebody shortly. The 2-possession game, that's the guy to foul. Is that smart or what? Malik Wilson is a 72% similar to the game in Tucson.
Good hands by Bradley, and comes over the table, and looks like Jaden is all right as he comes.
How shooters are.
Uzan gets it to Cryer. Cryer up ahead to Sharp. And Sharp absorbs the contact, and Emmanuel will go to the line. But again, a reminder, Duke and Louisville coming up next. The ace.
In his career, he was an 89% foul shooter in Europe. And he's not really reacting, although people are giving him some 5s right now.
Love fires. And that misses all of it. And it was out of bounds.
This team looks much quicker when you're not out there.
And they get the foul on Basar.
And you want to get ready for next week. That's not in this man's DNA.
Cryer gets them both. The lead is 5.6 to go. Bradley fires. And Houston, the Cougars, are champions here in the Big 12. 72-64. The Cougars end the game on an 11-2 run. Caleb Love and the Arizona Wildcats put on a really strong effort. But ultimately, Milos Uzan and the Cougars prevail. And Uzan with 25 points and did not turn it over in 37 minutes.